Hey guys, deck profile time. Today's going to be the Joey deck that I did with Ryan back in the character duels right here. Character duels. And you guys can go see the deck profile for the Yugi deck right here. When this is live. This won't be live for a few days because I still got to make that video. Unless you watch that one first, then this is anachronistic. But still, annotations, yeah. Yeah. So, without further ado, let's get started with the deck profile. Okay, guys, this is the deck profile that Ryan sent me. Isn't it awesome at the 42 cards? Oh, it drives me nuts when they're not 40. If you want to make this 40 cards, you could just lose the Time Wizard, I guess. And maybe one of these Dark Dragon Rituals, but you know, it would be a shame to lose the Time Wizard because the Time Wizard makes the Joey's deck. But anyway, let's get into it. First, we got two Red Eyes B Dragons because it's a Red Eyes deck. Same with the Summoned Skull because you need these guys. Next, you got Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, probably one of the MVPs of the deck. He just is great. He's now searchable, which is awesome. And he's just super powerful. Two Red Eyes Black Flare Dragons, basically a Gemini version of the regular Red Eyes Black Dragon, and he's really kind of cool because if you Gemini summon him, he can do some extra burn damage when he does some battle stuff. It's kind of fun. Mostly you just use him as a normal from the grave, though. And we got three Manju of the 10,000 Hands to search our ritual cards. One Keeper of the Shrine. He's probably MVP number 2. Anytime a dragon will be destroyed, he can summon himself back. It really gives the deck kind of like a plan B if something goes awry. Plus, you can tribute him for a dragon type. So every once in a while, you will actually have to do that, but he's just kind of nice. You find him very handy. Two Junk Synchron. This lets you do some synchro summoning to make our Herald of the Arclight, which is actually kind of nice. This actually comes in handy. Next up is the Time Wizard, because we're playing a Joey deck, and we need to use Time Wizard. Every once in a while, you can sack somebody with this thing. It's a lot of fun. I love Time Wizard. I wish he was in it. He was at 3, personally. Black Metal Dragon. This little guy is kind of fun. You can add a Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. So, like, when this is sent from the field to the graveyard, so you can, like, search your Red Eyes Darkness the Metal Dragon, which is, like, super cool. Or you can get like some of this crap, but basically you want to search this. Next up is the Blackstone of Legend. This is really cool because you can banish it from the field and summon your Red Eyes. Paladin of Dark Dragon at 2. He's just like the same thing as this, pretty much. 1 for 1. Normally you use it to get this guy out, but you could conceivably get this guy. 1 Red Eyes Fusion, that's why we run the 1 Summon Skull. This is kind of like a, oh crap, I don't have anything else better to do this turn, let me play this big thing. 2 Wing Beat of the Giant Dragon, because this deck is very susceptible to back row, so why not Wing Beat? Cards of the Red Stone, this is your draw card. Next up is the 3 Dragon Shrine, because we want a couple of these guys in the grave, more specifically him. But every once in a while you want to pitch maybe one of these or something so you don't actually draw into it, because that would really suck. The Claw of Hermos. This is a 2 because it's a Joey card. It's also really strong. And because we're running the Time Wizard and the Junk Synchron and all these dragons, you can make every one of these, which is kind of fun. 1 Dragon's Mirror. It's really only to make the first of dragons. This card is actually kind of a pain in the butt because it's unaffected by other monster effects. So, some decks have a really hard time getting rid of this thing. 1 Prep of Rites, because it's got ritual cards in it. This is like one of the few true +1s in the game, so it's like a 1 card +1, so it's really good. So every once in a while, it's good to sack your opponent with this thing. Then we got the Dark Dragon Ritual. I think Ryan's running 3 and 2 with this, because you can set this thing and just let it get killed, and you can banish it from your graveyard to add a Red Eye spell or trap from your hand. Or from your deck to your hand. So every once in a while I watch him just sacrifice one of these things as like back row bait. It works pretty well. 2 Red Eyes Spirit. This is kind of nice because it's like Monster Reborn for your Red Eyes or Call of Haunted. It's nice. 2 Fire Force, because it's a burn deck kinda. It's a weird. The Red Eyes is a weird strange archetype. It plays a lot of big beat sticks that do a lot of burn damage. Idea being that you do a bunch of battle damage, and then you do a bunch of burn damage to finish them off, which is kind of fun. So, the idea was, we don't have a lot of defense in this deck, it's all offense, so the 2 defensive cards should also do burn damage to complement the deck. And they do work really well in this deck. And then last but not least, the Return of the Red Eyes. That's a nice little card, kind of just gives you some recursiveness, and, you know, it's just a 1, so you don't have to really worry about it being kind of cloggy. Alright guys, that was the Joey deck. Now I spent the weekend in New York with my girlfriend Caitlin, so I wasn't actually able to get any good replays from myself playing the deck. If you watched the character duels, no, I don't know what I'm doing with it anyway. Ryan was a saint and sent me some duels, so we'll go check out his replays. Right now, we're going to go look at his replays right now. Alright, this first duel is against Lustrous deck. I don't know how this deck works, I've never used it, and every time I play against it, it never seems to do anything, because I don't think it's very good. But, even so, Ryan doesn't open particularly well either. However, he does get the old Inferno Fire Blast on the soul of the Supreme Soldier. I'm assuming Rhoda's good in this deck. He just plays this Gaia thing in attack mode. Interesting. Alright, let's start recycling, get some draws, get some stuff for the grave. Have or nothing. I don't know why he plays this instead of, like, I don't know, Running Roar or Wabaku or something. Like, what a weird card to use, but okay. Alright, let's get going. He Gemini summons. Oh yeah. Make the Flare Metal Dragon. Get the Great Horn of Heaven. Which kind of sucks, but okay. Play out this thing. First of Dragons. This guy thinks he's a big shot playing the big Black Luster Soldier. Can't kill that. Tries to banish it, but you can't, because this thing is unaffected. Now we got our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which means it's probably game, because this is really powerful. Gets all your stuff back from the grave. I guess you could summon from the hand too. Why would you do that? What was that? Knight of the Beginning. Oh, it's like a baby Black Luster Soldier. That's kind of cute. But Ryan just goes ham on this guy. Pachoosh. And because that was a dragon, this thing can summon itself, even though there's really no reason to do that at this point. Next up is Dragoonities. Again, a deck I've, like, never used, and every time I play it, it never seems to do anything. 1 for 1. Gemini summon Claw of Hermos. I'm a misplay by destroying that and then just mirror forcing this guy. I have literally no idea why he did that, but whatever. Because this doesn't provide any protection to the Red Eyes. I don't know why he did that. What a waste of back row. Pachoosh. Here, I think Ryan was like, you know what? This deck doesn't OTK. This deck's not very good. I'm just going to do this and end my turn. And here's where he puts up the little old sacrificial... Ooh, bounce. Sacrificial little Dark Dragon ritual. And it actually pays off because he destroys it. Does take a bunch of damage, though. Oh no, Ryan, how are you going to get out of this? Oh no, you're going to play that. That's going to pretty much do it. This thing's really big. He sets his Manju, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe just to see if this guy would get drawn out to do something, and he kind of does. So that's interesting, I suppose. I don't think it was a very good move on this guy's part. Because now Ryan's got plays for days. Oh, Rocket Cannon. So many monsters. I think he won. I'm not sure though. Maybe, I don't know. Did he win? I don't know. This board isn't very good. This was against Lightsworn Swap. A really bold opening move with the attack mode Lila, no back row. Set this thing. Judgment of Lightsworn. Attack. Mill. He drew into a wolf, which is kind of lousy, and he kind of drew into her too. He didn't open very well. Let's be real. That was pretty lousy. Oh yeah, 3,000 attack power Junk Warrior. Or Junk Synchron. Goofy. He's forced to banish it. Red Eyes! The synchro you made is too weak. Ooh, Goyle Guardian. He goes to crash, I guess, but Fire Force! This card's really trolly. It's like Mirror Force and Magic Cylinder in one card. It's super good. In this deck, too, because the guy just scoops. And his last one's against Lightsworn Cyberdark. It's not the most competitive duel, but I do like the duel. Whee! Burn him for damage. What was this? Red Eye Spirit. Nice. Black Salvo. Makes this thing. Ooh, nice. It's too weak to get over that. So this is actually a pretty decent card, let's be honest. Ryan turned that one. He's like, oh, you bounced my guy? I'm going to use it as draw power. And it ends up making Ryan go off like crazy. Alright, your move, Cyberdark guy. That wasn't a very good draw. Yeah. That wasn't a very good last move. He didn't really have much. So the guy scooped. Alright guys, that was the deck profile and the duels. Thanks Ryan for helping me out with this one, because I was, like I said, away this weekend. I, however, will probably have to rely... Who am I kidding? I'm going to have him do it with the other duels too, because I don't know how to use a Magician deck. I don't like Pendulum decks. I don't care. I don't care to learn them. I'm a butthole. I'm an old curmudgeon. Call me what you want. But, yeah, we'll have to... The two of us will have to team up on the next one again. I'll have that up probably tomorrow, because I probably should, because they're kind of tandem decks. So I'll have that up tomorrow. You guys can enjoy both these deck profiles in quick succession, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another deck. So remember, if you don't troll, no matter who will. See you guys next time.